mad cause I ain't check. Liking all my pictures, why you so upset? Blowing up my iPhone, I left you on red. Now you all in them feelings, but I ain't doing
mukbang. No mukbang. Alright, well, we're going to try to do this. It'll be our first little video, guys, and we're going to talk about our first experience
to Atlanta, Georgia Peach.
What we do really love Atlanta, though.
I do like it. I just don't like y'all females. Say no. I love y'all if y'all real and not stupid like the story we about to tell y'all. So hopefully she sees this video. No, this one's for you, my love. For you.
Great.
Got it in here?
Yeah. No. So you can start off.
All right, so the flights was cool coming from Detroit to Atlanta. We took what is it called?
Southwest.
The
best airline ever.
Took Southwest. Nice, quick flights. Our pilot got us here 20 minutes early.
Facts.
Each flight.
We had a layover in Nashville. Well, yeah, we had to jump over.
Transfer.
There you go. Think of the word.
And it was pretty cool. It was better than I thought. It was gonna be quicker, like I said. And then we get here and we are trying to get our rental. Now, reservation was under my mom's name. So we tried to use it and they didn't want to give it to us because of the fact that the reservation in our itinerary wasn't under the same name.
Itinerary wasn't under my mom's name, but it was under our name, and the bitch was just rude.
She was petty. Anyway, so going on, she basically told us that we can't use that reservation because Mama got a free day, bitch. Okay, a free day, and they didn't want to give it to us because it wasn't in my account. But whatever. Basically, the bitch didn't want to give me my reservation at all. Not even the car that I had.
And then she lied and said they ain't had no more cars left, but they was all sold out of cars.
And the other girl came back from lunch like, whatever, or why not?
Right.
I don't care what y'all do. As long as you pay your money and bring our car back in one piece. Which I feel. Basically, the girl tried to give us hell.
Yeah. Hating ass bitch.
Stupid ass bitch. And then she go over there and tell everybody, yeah, don't take them as customers or whatever.
Like somebody tries to scam. Don't nobody got scammed. That's a bitch.
We had the money.
Right. We made the reservation. Dumbass.
In 5.4 seconds, and to be exact. That shit was done.
The fuck? Irritating.
But petty bitch, we know
I was like, what the fuck is that sound?
Girl was coming in the back when I was smoking on the porch earlier. Made the same type of noise. I had to come back in the fucking house. All the wood and shit back there. Remind me of Cedar Point. But yeah,
God.
But yeah, back to this story. But she was a bitch.
Well, we ended up getting our truck.
And there was a katydid on it.
Oh yeah, we had never seen a katydid like in real life before ever. I've never even heard of it.
I've heard of it.
I thought a katydid was a piece of candy.
It's a cricket, and
I'm just saying.
They just awesome creatures. And the meaning of them. The meaning of them is what got me. Okay. Basically, they said that they just getting you ready for your new life. Basically, and get ready to have money, humility, joy,
peace. Like, it was awesome. You was our little friend.
Can I see your scissors?
You and these scissors. I told you.
I just need to see it right quick. Every time I use it, it's quick.
But you're not supposed to use them because you said you didn't want it. Remember, I said that. He was like, I don't use my scissors. I use my hands. Okay.
Anyway, the bitch got a cut on her finger.
Finger's not working?
This bitch burned with this butter and stuff.
Finger's not working?
But anyway, yeah, we see what Katie did or whatever. And he basically bought us good luck because our first day we had
a horrible experience.
With Airbnb?
Yes. No, like not down in Airbnb. But the host that we had was trash.
Full of shit.
Pure trash. Let me tell you about this.
Go ahead. You tell the story about that.
So, I made the reservation weeks in advance. Yeah. Or whatever. And then when I made the reservation, I tried to contact the host and I left her several emails. First of all, it's a lady host, but she has her boyfriend on there as her co-host. And She tries to act like it's not her boyfriend, but from the reviews I read, it's her boyfriend. So I text her several times. I just want to call. I want to make sure you guys have like pots and pans and towels and things like that in your residence or whatever. I just like to know. I sent her 3 or 4 emails and she never emailed me back. For like 3 weeks, she didn't email me back or whatever. So I'm like, okay, great. And then she finally hits me back like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. But yes, we have pots and pans and everything like that. And I said, okay, well, thank you. I like to have a rapport with the person I'm staying, like the house I'm staying with. So anyway, the day comes, we get here. I call, no answer. I call again, no answer. So I send a message on Airbnb, like, okay, let me just send a message like, okay, we're here. I wanted to know if we could check in a little earlier than 3 o'clock. No answer. So we just go to the residence so we can see like what it looked like or whatever in the area and everything. And it was a nice area. But the apartment complex was a little old and a little run down. And then when we went to the actual building and the apartment number, from the outside, it looked terrible. One of the shutters was off. There was a broken fire pit on the patio and a ran down
We gonna
bench
upload
chair.
some pictures so y'all can see.
Yes, we'll add them in. A rusty bench. That's my sister said. No, I ain't gonna say that. Looked like Harriet Tubman used to sit on it. So,
It was that old.
yeah, it was rusty and old. So anyway, we sitting out there and I tried to call like 15 times, low key. And then my sister tried to call. And once my sisters tried to call, they started sending us straight to voicemail. Now, we got there about 12. I've been trying to contact them since 12 o'clock. So.
It was earlier than that, 11 something.
Okay, well, we've been trying to call them since like 11 something. No answers, just going to voicemail. But it was ringing. Once they got closer to 3, that bitch sent us straight to voicemail on every phone call. Like, she wasn't answering. So, now 3 o'clock is check-in time. We've been sitting in that area for about 3 hours.
We went and got some Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we went and got something to eat. You know what I'm saying? We're chilling, talking, drinking, and having a good time. So, 3:15 come around. I call, no answer. This bitch never answered the phone the whole entire time. Like, she never picked up the phone, not once. Not once.
She wanted to text the entire time.
The whole time. She didn't answer the phone not once. Then, I know those not my scissors.
No, that's mine.
Anyway, so then she sends a text talking about something. Now this is at like 3:17. She texts me and says, my co-host is on the way with the key. Sorry about the delay. Fuck you mean your co-host is on the way with the key.
Where you at?
Where the fuck are you and why don't you answer the phone? You can send me a text message. So if you can send a text, that means you have your phone in your hand and you're just not going to pick up the phone. Mm-hmm. So this nigga gets here 3:30. Excuse me for burping. And I'm like, okay. He's like, oh, here's the key. And then he tried to take off running. But I'm like, to leave. And I'm like, what the fuck? And we like, how you turn on the light? So he was like, oh yeah. So he turns back around, comes in like, oh yeah, you got to hit the switch over here. And then runs the fuck out the house. And I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga in a rush?
We can remove
but we can't even hit the light switch good. And this man was gone. And I'm like, why are you rushing? Like,
he stole something.
Mm-hmm. So we go in the house. First thing I see is the discolored walls. Like, somebody put a hole in the wall, and you know you gotta put the plaster shit over top of it.
Smooth that shit over.
And they just put the plaster over top and smoothed it. And then paint that bitch the same color as the other wall. So it's just a plasticky wall. Then I look at the couch. Motherfucking white leather couch, cracked the fucking smithereens.
Totally itchy as fuck.
It's nasty, dog. Like, I'm like, man, what the fuck? Okay, let's go look at the rooms and shit. So we go in the rooms, 2 rooms, or whatever. We look in 2 bathrooms. So we go to the fucking carpet. Ugh, disgusting. Carpet got all type of black gooky spots and stains and ugh. I wouldn't even dare to walk around that bitch with no shoes on. Like, I feel more comfortable walking on concrete than walking in that bitch.
Outside.
Yeah, like nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty.
Gritty as fuck.
Right, and spots on the bed sheets. They try to make the bed all up and cover it and shit. When you pull the sheets back, it's spots inside the sheets.
I had makeup all in my shit.
Just and then weed crumbs in the dresser drawer. Or whatever.
First of all, when you walk in there, it smelled like old motel.
It did. Motel sex. Welcome to my sex room.
Like somebody been smoking weed in that bitch and everything. Like, thank the fuck out.
Yeah. just nasty. So we go in the bathroom in the back, and my sister looking up at the ceiling and shit. Cause okay, I start itching, like my throat and shit start itching and shit. And I'm scratching my throat and make sound. You know, if you have allergy, you can relate. So I'm in that bitch and I'm starting to itch. My ears starting to itch and shit. My sister look in the bathroom and look up at the ceiling. She like, is that mold? And I'm like, what mold? I look at the shit and I'm like, oh wow. Bitch, it is mold. And I'm severely allergic to mold. Like, it's not a game. It's for real. So once we see that, I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna get the camera out.
Let's record.
We're gonna record all this shit.
Somebody looking at
Yeah, for real. We're gonna record all this shit because this don't make no motherfucking sense. And it was $400
to stay in some black mold.
Yeah. $400 for this place. And it was trash. So we take the cameras out, bitch, and we record everything. From the mold. It's like 3 different places in the house with holes in the wall. Motherfucking dirty sheets. Dirty showers. Dirty shower curtains.
Ring around
the tub.
Ring around the rose.
But look, bugs inside the lights, like the lights in the kitchen and shit, like little dead bugs
like
and
outside.
shit. Oh my god, and the pots and pans. I asked this bitch specifically about pots and pans. These pots and pans look dirty, had rust. Like if you cooked your food in that bitch, you might need a tetanus shot. That shit was tragic. And I'm just like,
it smelled like rust. Like,
yeah, like how the fuck do people really stay here? That don't make no motherfucking sense.
It was to that point, yeah.
Yeah, like, can't be. That shit pissed me the fuck off.
It's real.
So then,
on camera.
yeah, seriously. So we video record everything, the holes in the water, discoloration, the nastiness, the dirty carpets. And then we go outside, bitch, because I can't stand that motherfucker because
we sat in the car for about 7 hours a day.
I promise you, yo, like, so then I had to get in contact with Airbnb.
And they will try to play you if you don't.
They will.
Trying.
You have to be on their ass. We was on hold. Every time you call, you have to stay on hold for like a half hour. Period. Like
it don't matter what you calling for. Are you not gonna let you talk to nobody?
Ain't no way around it. You're gonna stay on the hold for half an hour. And then when they finally answer, you're not gonna get the person you want to talk to first. You're gonna get the person before that person. So they're gonna say, "Oh, what's the issue?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm telling you the issue. I'm allergic to mold. This house is nasty. I paid for it. The bitch didn't respond. It's just a horrible experience. I'm very pissed off. And now I'm in Atlanta for several days with no residents." So I'm like, great. Fuck we gonna do now? But she was like, okay, well, I can get your name and number. Send me the pictures and the videos and the photos that you have so we can, you know, get you some help. So I'm like, all right, cool. I got a video and I got photos. So I'm gonna send you the photos first. And she act like she had a low-key attitude. She was all huffing and puffing and breathing on the phone, bitch. And why are you mad though? And it's your job, and you at home because I heard your dog barking in the background. So so it's not like you at work having to sit at the desk, like you at the house chilling. So I sent her the pictures and all that other shit, and she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna have somebody call you back. I said, okay, this is urgent because I have to find another residence to stay, you know? So we hang up with her.
Urgent. 2 hours passed.
Bam. Just the words on my mouth. 2 hours go past. Still didn't hear back from these niggas. My sister like, fuck that, I'm about to call him. I'm like, all right, cool. Go ahead. So she called him. We finally get somebody on the phone and we tell her like, that's hot as fucking here. Go ahead. I'm gonna turn it
on. Sitting in the car for 2 hours. We need to talk to somebody because we need a place to stay tonight. Okay? So, my sister, she just take it upon herself, like, say, fuck it, bitch, we ain't about to be sleeping in no car tonight. We just gonna fuck it and book a room.
Get a hotel.
You back?
Oh yeah, you could have finished. Okay.
I'm over here.
Okay, so so I'm like, fuck it, we just gonna get a room. So after that, what happened? I don't remember where I was at.
You talking about how we waiting for the call? Yeah.
Yeah, we finally got somebody on the phone that we need to talk to, and she was like, okay. I'm like, and I need a residence, you guys. I need you guys to book me another place because it's last minute and it's hard to find Airbnb same day. It's not possible. Yeah, it's not, it don't work like that. So she's like, well, I don't know if I can do that. I have to connect you to another supervisor that's over me. And they have to give you a call. I said, they have to give me a call? I was like, you can't just connect me over the phone? And she's like, no, they have to give you a call.
Supervisor.
Yeah, some dumb shit. So I was like, all right, man, if y'all give me a call, I'm gonna call back again. Like, I'm gonna be on your ass. Cause now I gotta abide a motherfucking hotel room.
Waste
the
of
day
money.
of, waste money, and sleep there. So finally we get to the hotel room, and that was a task trying to find a fucking room. Looking through all these fucking hotels, everybody charging out the ass unnecessarily.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah, so great. We get there, get to the hotel. The little concierge, he was cool. He was funny, made me laugh.
Man.
You want to tell that story? Go here.
So we get there, whatever. You know, COVID going on right now. So we like, okay, cool. We think we about to get some hotel breakfast, okay? Because you know sometimes hotel breakfast be cool.
It's just something to hang, a little snacks,
Yeah,
went over some
sometimes
yogurt.
the
And shit.
yogurt, the little, sometimes waffles. I love they waffles. But yeah. So we like, y'all got y'all serving breakfast or whatever. She asked me, y'all doing the breakfast? He was like, oh no, we do breakfast bags. And me and her, like, you know, like breakfast bag. What is a breakfast bag? We like, okay, what is a breakfast bag? He's like, well, it ain't nothing. We just
What's in there?
take some fruit, water, granola bar, Lil Mint.
That shit took me the fuck out. He had to bust out laughing himself. He said, "Low man." I
He
say,
low key remind me of Darren Fleet. Like he was fucking hilarious.
That was
Like
funny. It's like him, little man, and he bust the fuck out
He
laughing.
bust out laughing about some y'all so stupid.
You know, right? Like, y'all, and then you
Yeah.
went laughing and shit.
right.
I'm a little
Just, you know,
man.
that little man. She about he probably be in the back mad as fuck making it laugh.
That shit had me dead.
He was funny though.
But he was cool, and our stay at the hotel was really nice. It was comfortable and
very
everything.
comfortable.
So then,
And quick, comfortable
okay,
and quick.
comfortable and quick. I like that. I was able to get in that bitch. I had to sit outside, wait for a hoe to answer my phone calls and no wild shit like that. So,
Never answered.
and it made me not really want to fuck with Airbnb for real. Cause it's like, y'all don't check y'all people, like,
Yeah, like the shit that they posting, y'all.
yeah, you don't take the, and then the reviews and shit. Like, it's like she had hidden reviews, cause one time I went on there and said one thing, and then when I went back, it said something else. Then
She
I
probably
seen,
paying
yeah, I
motherfuckers
seen
for
this
their
bitch on another website, and she had 2 stars. I was like,
Now
damn.
you know. We should have went through that
Yeah.
website.
So I got a call back from Airbnb finally, and this was the person that we needed to talk to get us situated to basically have another residence to stay in while we were here. So he called me. He was like, "Hey, my name or whatever," and he couldn't pronounce it or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, that's close or whatever." He was like, "It's a very unique name. It's beautiful, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind." And so now to this place, he was like, "Okay, so what we're going to do for you guys is I'm going to try my best. I'm going to find you a place that you guys can stay. Then I'm going to look it up and then I'm going to send it to you. And you just let me know what you want to do." So at that time, I didn't know, like, okay, are you guys going to try to make me pay for it and then reimburse me? Or like, how is this going to work? So I was like, okay, I'll check out some places because I was going into the hotel and unpacking and stuff like this. So I'll check out some places and I'll send you what I like and you send me some stuff. And if I like it, then we'll do it like that. So we're looking. He sends you some places and stuff like that. And we're just on the phone. He has a good vibe. Like I'm vibing with the guy. He's cool. So I'm like, okay, I like this one. I don't like that one. Blah, 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 blah. And we just started talking. And he was like, yeah, I try to be nice to people. And I try to, you know, just be myself. I'm a real kind person. I was like, yeah, that's how I am too. He was like, yeah, I'm a Pisces and Pisces are that sign. I said, well, shut up. I'm a Pisces too. Or whatever. He was like, yeah, my birthday March 16th. I said, you lying? My birthday March 16th too. And he was like, oh, cool, man. We're like Pisces twins. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. That's why we just had a good little vibe conversation on the phone. So, long story short, he my new Pisces best friend.
Okay.
Let me follow Jed on Instagram because he's cool. And
Shout out to you.
and then what else? Oh, he got us our place. Airbnb covered it, which I'm grateful for because of the tragedy and the tragedy and issues and things that we had to go through on the first day here on our first trip to Atlanta. It was traumatic. And it really kind of blew me. It kind of blew my day. And I was all geeked and shit to be like, hey, let's go. Yeah. And then we get here and it's like, what the fuck, bitch? You got to be homeless in Atlanta. Like, what are we doing? So it ended up turning out well. He really helped us. We ended up here at this nice Airbnb in Atlanta. Yeah. This was great. Good vibes. The woman who owns the place is very just calming and peaceful. Her spirit is good. And this is where we should have been in the first place. And they also have a washer and dryer in this one, so I'm grateful for that. that other place just needs to be washed, period, from top to bottom. They need to just
Close that
clean that
down,
bitch down.
redo
Yeah,
it.
and it was disgusting.
They took her listing down anyway. They
should take her listing down. She has 2 listings, and they both need to go.
I might even put that bitch on here. So
I'm gonna show it to y'all so y'all can see it, so y'all know who the fuck it is and what apartment complex is in Atlanta. So you don't even touch that motherfucker. Like, get the fuck on. Like, if you see that bitch, be like, nah, I'm good.
She tried it. She was mad that we didn't even want to stay there.
Yeah, she got mad at us when we wouldn't want to sleep in mode. Like, bitch, the fuck? What type of
Well,
girl?
if you don't want to stay there, you can leave the key up under the mat.
I forgot that part. She was like, okay, well, if you want to cancel or just cancel it through Airbnb and leave the key under the mat and make sure you don't disrupt the furniture. Bitch.
I should have fucked all that shit up.
Disrupt the furniture? You should throw that furniture in the trash.
Yeah,
No, I didn't want to touch that shit. It was nasty.
Pillows, dirty.
I'm sorry, I'm getting hyped. Like, but that shit really pissed me the fuck off. She had an attitude. And to this day, I still ain't talked to the bitch on the phone. I don't even know if she real.
You probably not. Calling you from a Cali number.
Right. I don't even know if this bitch real. But everything since that has been going
the same one where the picture was somebody else's?
Yes.
That's why.
She
had a Caucasian realtor on it. Bitch, but your name's Lauren. Yeah, I said it.
And she had me dead. But I'm so grateful that everything just turned out well. God was blessing us. And we're at peace now. And we're chilling eating our crab legs.
Mukbang.
Get the fuck. Probably about to go look at some houses. And
it's mine. It's laughing. It's mine.
I guess so. This is our bigger claw. Look at the teeth of the claws.
I'll eat this one.
I don't care. I'm eating it. Yeah. So I'm sad.
Overall, that bitch tried it.
That our first day was trash. But other than that, we really do like the city.
We'll be back. We'll be moving.
Yeah. We're gonna go look at some houses today. And that's it.
We might even show y'all that too.
We might. Put little clips in here.
A little razzle dazzle.
A little sprinkle. A little mint. Oh shit. All right now. Sucky.
Skills. It's like, no. I don't want y'all to get no ideas. I only suck crab meat, not shrimp meat. Or the curd kind.
Get the fuck out.
I'm just playing.
I'm done. Yeah, so guys,
That was pretty chill.
that was our first experience
Our first day here.
in Georgia. Hopefully, everything else just keeps going well, and we'll be back.
In Jesus' name. Amen to that.
Amen.
We out.